YouTube.
Hi YouTube. Hi guys and welcome. Thanks for being again on the channel, watching this video. I'm here today with Meg, and she's the vegan hairdresser here in Brisbane, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her products. So I guess we'll start off with, how did you start this business? Like, why did you decide to start up your own salon?
Yeah, I wanted to start my own salon because I wanted to use cruelty free. So I'd gone vegan and I didn't want to support like a cruel product anymore. I didn't actually go, like, I left the salon sort of work. Sorry, Tiger Lily's just crawling there, it's distracting me. I actually left like working into a salon because I was around like a lot of toxic and cruel sort of products that did test on animals. So I went and worked in hospitality for a while, and as I was there I sort of really missed hairdressing. And I really sort of was like putting that out to the universe, like, oh my god, I really want to like open up my own sort of way of doing it, like that's cruelty free, that's good for the animals, good for people, and good for the environment. Because obviously everything you're putting down the sink, you're putting down into the waterways, and that's not good if it's, you know, high chemical.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And obviously like I've seen a lot of bad things go wrong with dyes on people's hair, like just chemical reactions and things like that. So I really wanted to use a product that was ammonia and paraben free. And then I just went into my hair supplier one day to just get like a random product, and the lady that works there, Kay, she knew me from when I was an apprentice, and she was like, hey Meg, did you know about this new product that's come out? It's, you know, it was a company that I used when I was an apprentice, which is KEUNE, but they didn't have the So Pure range like they do now, so they pretty much just created this range that's called So Pure, and it's all ammonia and paraben free. And no animal products, so it hasn't been tested on animals, and there's no animal byproducts in the product itself. So I was like, oh my god, I was so excited to find that product. So I was just, you know, I started buying little bits of products. I started doing like friends' hair, and then I started actually, like, clients actually would randomly come in to where I was working, and we'd be like, oh my god, like I used to do your hair. And so I started, you know, doing more clients. Like clients would find me like just randomly. So I started doing them as well, and then I just thought I need to start a business. Like, I wanted to have like a proper, you know, salon setup. Make it more professional.
Yeah, do you want to bring and show a little bit of the products that you...
Yeah, I can. I'll bring the color chart.
Yeah, sure.
I can show. So
Meg also has a lot of hair dyes here, because obviously as a hairdresser, people like to dye their hair, and just to give you a little look, so all of these products are cruelty free, they're not tested on animals, they're vegan.
Yeah. So this is the colour chart here. You see that? So all those colours there's so many colours to choose from. They are all ammonia, paraben free. They all have jasmine and sandalwood in them, and argan oil. So yeah, little plants, little extractions from the plants to, you know, soften the hair, and the argan oil to keep it in good condition. And when you smell the product, it doesn't really have much of a smell. Like, could you smell the hair colour before it was on?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, normally you can sort of smell a bit of a toxic smell, but this you won't really smell much. The powder lightener as well, which is like normally like a bleach and other ranges, it is ammonia and paraben free also, and there's little phytoproteins in it that will also help nourish the hair.
That's amazing. Yeah, there's no ammonia, no, like none of those bad, you know, chemicals, and it's vegan as well. Yeah,
and it's vegan as well. So they're pretty natural colours. You can also see on the back there, this is the new colour chart, and they've actually got on the back there now that it's that it's vegan, if you can see down there. So for a while, it didn't actually say like cruelty free or vegan or anything like that on any of their packaging, but it just happened to be that it was sort of like vegan by default, I guess. They say in their KEUNE book that it is not tested on animals, things like that, but it wasn't really clear on the packaging. But yeah, it's good that they've got that now. These are some of the products, so they're all like pretty eco looking as well. Like, I really like the packaging. I like how it's like in a green bottle, and it looks pretty eco. A lot of like other sort of products I've stumbled across that were vegan, they look a bit, I don't know, they don't look as eco, and I just really like that it looks organic looking. You can reuse the bottles as well.
Excellent. I was going to ask about that. How do you minimize the waste and just refill them?
Yeah, so you can refill them if you want, or you can just like actually take this cap off and sort of take the packaging off when you finish with it, and you can just use that as like a little pot plant. You can put like a little plant in it, or use it like that.
And
so you can use it for something.
Can you actually refill it with the actual product? Do they have that?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
you could do that. They don't actually have dispensers
in terms of
doing it, but I mean, I'm sure I could always do something like that, you know.
Yeah, I'll propose that to them, just so it's less waste again.
Yeah, bring the bottle back to the salon, and then I can refill it with the same product. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That saves having to reuse the same bottle all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about in terms of user experience? So does it, compared to vegan and non-vegan products, is it like harder to use? Is it less effective? Like it soaps up less? Like in terms of that?
I would say it's pretty easy to use because the colour just glides on the hair. It's really easy to apply. It's always a really good application when using the KEUNE. I find it covers really well. Like if a client's a bit more grey and you want that grey coverage, you still will get grey coverage, but just do a resistant mix. So that just means more colour versus developer, and you will get grey coverage. But yeah, like that lady that you would have seen in the video earlier, she was like, I had to lighten all her hair up and then deposit a red in there, and it was so even. Like even in one go, it was like it's still 6 weeks later, it's still red. It's pretty amazing actually. Yeah, so I'd say because there's less chemicals, you're not destroying the hair as it's colouring it. You're nourishing the hair. So because you're nourishing the hair, the colour's going to deposit and it's going to hold on a lot better.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
that's very good.
Which is cool.
And okay, so what about you? Do you use them yourself every day? Is that something?
I wouldn't say every day. No.
Okay. So what do you recommend in terms of like a daily treatment or weekly treatment?
Yeah, I'd say a weekly treatment, and I would recommend. I'd recommend this treatment, except I use it in the moisture range. So it's like a little pot. That's like more.
Yeah.
This one's got avocado in it, and it's got quinoa.
Oh yeah.
And argan oil and palm rosa. So there's lots of goodies in this one. But this is for like more damaged hair. So if your hair's like, quite damaged, being quite coloured, like, like my hair's been blonde, it's a good one for that. But if you are just like, say your hair, you've got no hair colour in there, you could just use the moisture one.
Okay.
This one gets used, it's like all the treatment basically is an intense conditioner. So it's just going to get in there and repair a little bit more than a conditioner would, because this stays in the hair for about 15 minutes. So you shampoo your hair, rinse the shampoo out, give it a really good towel dry, get all the moisture out, not 100%, but just as much as you can with a towel. And then you just put like a little scoop.
Yeah.
You have a smell. You just put like a little scoop sort of in your hand and rub it in your ends and sort of like pin your hair up. And that will repair your hair and make it feel really nice. And then you can just put your conditioner over the top just to smooth it down a bit. And then if you want that little bit extra, you can use the oil.
Yeah, that we've been showing.
This I recommend to everyone. Honestly, everyone can use this in your hair. It's got a UV protectant in it, so if you're in this climate in Australia, you just need to protect it from. This one's light oil for brittle hair. But you can use if your hair's a bit of a more thicker texture like myself, you can use the thicker one. Yeah, that's really, really good.
Any kind of natural methods like coconut oil or anything like that you would?
Definitely, I would recommend to people if before buying a product, any product, you can try your cheaper options. These are obviously going to be more expensive because they're salon products, so they do cost a little bit more. I think these products are divine. I think they're worth it, but you can always try doing the no poo method sort of thing if you wish, and you can try coconut oil in your hair, by putting it just on the mid-lengths to ends, leaving it in your hair for 5 minutes, and then washing it out. Some people it will leave a residue around, like what you witnessed tonight. I have a client that came in, Jade, and she had a sort of residue of coconut oil that was really holding onto her hair. So that happens to some people. It happened to myself. It was awful. But if you do have really damaged hair, the coconut your hair might soak it up and you might be fine.
Feel good.
Yeah, so it's worth trying first, definitely, and seeing what works for you. No poo method is good if you don't have colour in your hair. But if you are lightening your hair a lot, I would recommend salon products, just because it goes hand in hand. It's the same company as the colour, and it's going to be the right pH level.
Yeah, okay.
It's all about getting the pH level the same. So
Yeah.
I do think,
When you did no poo method, what did you do to your hair?
The first time I tried no poo method, I did not have a good experience. It was so greasy, and I just found my hair was so hard to manage. Like, it looked so terrible. It was so like oily, and it looked really ratty, and that's when my hair was maybe a little bit longer, and I had old like lightener in it, which wasn't ideal. And then I tried it again recently, and like I'm really having good experiences with it.
Yeah.
I do end up washing my hair though, because I just love that really shiny look, and apparently if you do no poo for a long time you do get that.
Yeah.
But I'm just not patient enough. I think because I have the blonde in my hair too, I want to do treatments in it.
Yeah.
And it just makes my hair feel really good. But definitely, like, once I grow my natural out, I will try doing that again, like the no poo. I feel like if you have your natural hair colour, the no poo definitely give it a go. But if you are going to the salon and getting a colour, I would question it and probably use salon products.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
And it sounds like definitely like being a hairdresser and, you know, kind of intermingling it with your veganism. It's like a really, really big passion of yours.
Yeah.
So how would you say you came across that? Because it's so, some people find it very, very difficult to actually find what their passion is and to mix it with their job, and just how did you work out what your passion was?
As soon as I saw the cruelty towards animals in the footage, I had to speak up. I started speaking up in a salon that wasn't vegan, and I don't think they liked that very much. But that also gave me that extra kick to, you know, go work for myself and be able to do that. Be fortunate enough to spread the vegan message. Yeah,
absolutely. Very, very brave.
yeah. So that's definitely my passion. The animals, like speaking up for them.
Yeah, spreading the message.
Yeah, definitely.
And how can people find you here in Brisbane?
Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah. And what's your Facebook?
Meg's Hair Design, Nature Inspired.
Okay. Thank you very much. And thanks for your time today, Meg. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was educational, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.